Getting ready to go for a ride on the bike. Getting almost dark on the 20th of June. It's late in the evening on my Harley. There's my camera sitting right. I know it's sitting right. Anyhow, we're gonna go for a little cruise. It makes a lot of noise. I won't be talking much while it's running, so here we go. West Virginia and maybe a little bit of Kentucky. Through the historic town of Matewan. Hatfield, brother of Devil Lance, from wounds he received in an election day fight in Pike County, Kentucky, with 3 sons of Randolph McCoy, and their subsequent killing by the Hatfields triggered America's most famous family feud. The feud continued 6 years across the Tug River and brought death to an untold number of Hatfields, McCoys, and other kinsmen. And we're on just about the border of West Virginia and Kentucky. This used to be called Logan County, Virginia. Back before the Civil War, about midway of the Civil War, West Virginia broke off from Virginia and became its own separate state. In 1895, Logan County, West Virginia, then became, this portion of it broke off from Logan County and became Mingo County, West Virginia. And Matewan was one of the communities. All right. Right up on the Battle of Matewan and what happened here. Some of the pictures, the old thing. Anyway, my grandfather, my dad's dad, worked for the railroad company. At the time this was going on, about probably 18 miles from here, it was a laborer, and they sent for their men, and he was included the day in the evening time when all this fight broke out and so many people died. They sent for them to come from Devon, West Virginia, which was called O'Keefe at the time, to come over here to load the Baldwin Felts Guards on flat cars for the railroad company to ship them back to Bluefield, and them dead. There's many more injured in this same battle. So anyway, I'm gonna start up in right there as part of the old steps and stuff that where they used to have a walkway across here. This railroad track at that time was even with the bottom of these buildings. Over the years, the railroad company has built up the gravel and the elevation of the track. This town has been prone to flooding from the Tug Fork River for many years, up until 1994, when the Corps of Engineers started work completed the work of the flood wall that surrounds the town of Matewan. And since that time, there's not been flooding inside the city limits, this part of it anyway. The flood wall probably covers half of the city limits of Matewan, the main town portion, and it has protected them against flooding since that time. So we're going to go on to another location. That off for a minute and explain this building was put in here. It's got a clinic in one end, and the main headquarters for this whole division area for the United Mine Workers is in this building right here. It's been built for probably 10 years or so, and they have many local unions have their information stored here, and they meet here from time to time. Got all kinds of awards and stuff. Got sort of a memorial type thing in with all the pictures of Johnny L. Lewis, different people that were leaders in the United Mine Workers movement over the years inside here, plus like old lanyards and different stuff, artifacts from early coal mining. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna go on around. This is Main Street of Matewan. park right here just for a minute. We're gonna walk out here just for a short span and get back off this hump so my back don't turn over. Okay. I'm gonna walk out here and show you. I don't know, I hope yeah, I'm still recording. I don't know what kind of a view you've had. I bent this Viewmaster back. I see a wasp, yellow jacket nest back there. Late in the evening, I hope I don't step on a snake. The grass needs cut here. Some of our distant relatives are buried here. All right, see, there's a Hatfield buried here. All of McCoy Hatfield, so forth. You see if I can remember where it's at. It's been a while since I was here. This is overlooking the town of Matewan. It's been a while since I was here, so bear with me just a minute. Yeah, I'm a pretty good distance to where the grave site's at, down on the end out here. So we'll walk on down there. It's still overlooking the community of Matewan. Right over here, the big tall dark statue, grayish looking, is a headstone that the United Mine Workers had placed here quite some years back for Sid Hatfield. He was the chief of police at Matewan, and it says, to the memory of Sid Hatfield, May 15th, 1893 to August 1st, 1921, defender of the rights of the working people, gunned down by Felts detectives on the steps of the McDowell County Courthouse in Welch, West Virginia during the Great Mine War. We will never forget. His murder triggered the Miners' Rebellion. Well, anyway, and right here, he's buried beside a Cable Testerman, which was the mayor. It died shortly before that. He died at the shootout in Matewan when the mine guards and Sid Hatfield and many of the union miners and so forth had the shootout when the guards were trying to evict the miners' families from their homes because they joined the United Mine Workers. Anyway, right down there is the town of Matewan, probably a quarter of a mile, maybe a half a mile from where I'm standing at the most, maybe a quarter of a mile. So this is the area I was born and raised in, and a lot of history here. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here at this site, but I thought I'd let you see this, and I hope you enjoyed it.